Okay, so finally, let's get to some good news. We've looked in depth at the negatives of the current account deficit, and then we can come to this point. Is there anything good about a current account deficit? Let me give you a really long answer to this. Hell yes, there is. That the current account deficit is so important for an economy like Australia's, because of what it signifies. And that what it signifies is this really important point. A current account deficit demonstrates that an economy can attract capital inflow. Capital with a capital K. Now, you might be wondering, why is capital inflow so important, particularly for an economy like Australia's? Let me take you through the process. Place to start is that Australia has a savings investment gap, an SI gap. And what that means is that Australia's investment needs exceed, this is the greater than symbol, Australia's domestic savings level. So Australia faces a shortfall in investment funds, and those funds could be used for all sorts of really important projects. And this could include things like infrastructure, roads, rail, ports, assisting export industries, allowing them to sell more and to increase injections into the Australian economy. And also health and education, hospitals, schools, those sorts of important things. So the idea then is this. Australia must source these funds from overseas because there isn't enough capital locally. This is because that Australia has a relatively small population and relatively low household savings rates. So this means that investment will exceed savings, or the desired investment will exceed savings. So therefore, Australia must source these funds from overseas. If Australia sources these funds from overseas, what that will result in is a capital and financial account surplus and a current account deficit. So the fact that Australia has a CAD means that it has been successful in sourcing funds from overseas, and this allows Australia to address its savings investment gap. So a CAD is good news because it means that Australia is finding the capital to address the savings investment gap. Let's write this down. So, a CAD is a positive sign as it shows Australia has been successful at attracting foreign capital to address the savings investment gap and allowing the government to fund vital investment. So in this way, the CAD is a positive thing. And just to clarify, one last thing is that when we're talking about attracting foreign capital, that we are talking about foreign debt and foreign equity. So in this way, current account deficit, such a positive sign for an economy, but don't forget the negatives.